do this. I'm going to send it over to my guy, David. We're going to do our report cards on our waiver wire picks from a week ago. Dave, what you got, man?
All right. Taysom Hill gave you 26-3, 170 yards and 0 touchdowns in the air. But he gave you another 73 yards and 2 touchdowns on the ground. So a couple of real solid weeks from Taysom Hill. And then the running backs were a little harder this week. We had Chuba Hubbard, Sony Michel, both stayed in single digits, which was kind of surprising that Sony Michel didn't get it done. He had a great week the week before, and not a whole lot went right for Carolina. So Chuba got a score on the ground, but that was pretty much it. The conditional starts, Michael Hasty ended up being the low scorer, I believe, of all of the options over there. But their receiving core went off. So, I mean, with Kittle and IU putting up, almost 60 together, there aren't a whole lot of points to go around. Receivers, Russell Gage, Guyton, and KJ Osborne. Gage was kind of let down. We were all high on Gage after a couple solid weeks. He only gave you 10, but Guyton and Osborne stepping in for Adam Thielen and Keenan Allen both put up little over 17. So solid pickups there. What do we got for this week?
This week, I'm going to give you some names you've already heard, but they're still available in leagues, so if you need them, go get them. Taysom Hill at quarterback again. He's still available, I think, in the Let's Talk Football League. So he's definitely available in that one because that's the one that John was talking about. John, don't go get him. He's not worth it. Anybody else? Taysom Hill's worth it. That was all I got for quarterbacks. I saw Tua was out there, so you might be able to take a flyer on Tua if you're desperate, but Taysom would be my top guy. For running backs, I think the big name that everybody's going to look at is Rashad Penny. He looked like he pulled away from the other running backs there with Alex Collins being banged up and whatnot. Had a good game. He was a first-round pick back when he came out, so he had the talent. He just really played out. So if he can really get it going and play up to his ability, he should be solid. Now, there's 2 more that need to keep an eye on depending on how the starters are. So Justin Jackson in Los Angeles for the Chargers with Austin Eckler banged up. He didn't finish the game due to an injury, and then they're on a short week. They play Thursday. So he might not get back in time. If he doesn't, it'll be between Justin Jackson and Joshua Kelly. I like Justin Jackson more, just out of what I've seen in the past. I think he gets it done more in the pass game than Kelly does, and in a PPR, I like Justin Jackson over Kelly. And then the other one is Duke Johnson in Miami. With all their woes, I think Myles Gaskin might be out, and they elevated Duke Johnson from the practice squad today. They have Malcolm Brown coming off injury, so Malcolm Brown is a lot of people's top guy, but I like Duke Johnson's ability to catch the ball. Again, just like Justin Jackson, so I'm going Duke Johnson over Malcolm Brown. They don't run the ball very much in Miami as is, so I wouldn't take the running back. I'll take the receiving running back, which would be Duke Johnson. And then at receiver, we just hit 2 of the 3 that I just said, but they're still out there, so I threw them on there. The KJ Osborne, Adam Thielen's not back yet, and so he's filling in there and looked nice in the 2 games he's filled in for him, so definitely like him again. Russell Gage is still the only option outside of Pitts with Calvin Ridley down. So he's good. He's a guy. He's still got 10 points on a down week, which is, you're not mad at. It's not single digits. So I like him still. And then Amon-Ra St. Brown for the Lions. He's really showed up the last couple of weeks. Jared Goff seems to like him. He's got a lot of talent. I think he was a 2nd-round pick. So he's starting to come along, especially if Hawkinson isn't back. He's kind of the only pass-catching option. There was a running back for the Lions that I had looked at, but I wouldn't go that way because I think either Jamal Williams will come off COVID or DeAndre Swift will be back. I just wouldn't go to the Lions running backs if you're reading all the other waiver wire pickups. That's my opinion. As for tight ends, just go look at your waiver wire. A lot of big names have been dropped just for people trying to fill space and not run into tight ends. Across my leagues, I've seen Austin Hooper available, Hunter Henry available, and Noah Fant available. Those are all guys I would pick up and start if I needed a tight end. So it just go to your league, look at who's available. There's obviously, we talk about it every week. Tight ends are slim pickings, but some people that have a couple will drop the lesser ones that can have a good game. That's kind of the advice I have for tight ends. Those ones are hard to come by.
I can dig it.
That's all I got.
Wait. Ash said, don't tell him about tight end, Sydney. Don't tell him anything. Dave, what you got, man?
Top to bottom, pretty much the same. The only thing I would add, keep an eye on Guyton again this week. Now they're expecting Keenan Allen to be back, but I don't know if he has passed. I don't know if he's logged 2 negative COVID tests yet. So if for some reason he can't go, Guyton still available, 15% of leagues. Osborne 26.5. And as an Emmanuel Sanders owner, Gabriel Davis, intriguing. Sanders he fell off a long time ago, and he left this last game with injury. Davis seems to be building a rapport with Josh Allen. Now that they can't run the ball, we already know what they're going to do. Tampa Bay came in and with the most probably disrespectful game plans that has ever been seen, according to Colin Cowherd. They just blitzed that entire first half. They had absolutely no respect for Josh Allen's ability to read the blitz, get out of trouble, extend plays, and deliver the ball. Now they got it going in the second half, so we'll see. They're very one-dimensional right now. We'll see how well that they can game plan going forward to get some of these guys involved. I'm pretty much out on Emmanuel Sanders at this point. So it'll be interesting to see who's going to keep getting the touches over there. And that's all I got for you.
I can dig it. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, definitely, if you are in need of just one or two pieces, maybe to the puzzle, or just some extra fill-in help, something because somebody's off or somebody's hurt, definitely pay attention. Listen to what these guys are saying, because they definitely have helped us all. Help one league for me stay in the playoffs, and the other one, yeah. Hooper is on the COVID list.
Yeah, he's currently on COVID, but he should be back, or he's in track to be back. I know he's listed as COVID right now, but so is Keenan Allen. Just keep an eye on it. If he's back, I think he's a viable start.
Definitely. All right.